Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the topic Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Hope all are doing great and everyone is staying home safely. And I hope all are practicing mathematics. Yeah, good. So, the formula to calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation is R is equal to summation of dx times dy, the whole term divided by square root of summation of dx square times summation of dy square. This is the formula to calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. It's very important for board exams. And if you're thorough with Karl Pearson's, definitely you have a chance to score 4 marks in section B. Okay, students. So what is dx actually? Dx is nothing but deviation of x variable. Dy is deviation of y variable. Now we can see what is dx, how we are going to calculate dx. So dx is equal to x minus x bar. dy is y minus y bar. Okay, what is x bar actually? X bar is nothing but arithmetic mean, or you can say average. How we are going to calculate x bar? X bar is nothing but summation of x divided by n. Summation of x means you're going to add the total x variable divided by number of terms. You would have studied in your class 11. Yeah. Similarly, dy. dy is nothing but deviation of y variable. The formula for dy is y minus y bar. How are you going to calculate y bar? Y bar is equal to summation of y divided by n. Okay, students. So we will see how we are going to calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Yeah. So do remember the formula. Don't forget this. It's very important. The formula for Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. Everyone say with me. R is equal to summation of dx times dy, the whole term divided by summation of dx square times summation of dy square. Okay. So there are two formula to calculate Karl Pearson, but you can follow this one, which is very simple and easy to remember. Okay, students. So now we will see a problem based on this, how to calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. So this is the given question. Okay, you have a x variable and y variable. Okay, so you have the x variable 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, 18, 12, 10, 8, 7, 5. So understand the question, that's very important. Here we are going to calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Okay, so here we go. The solution. So we know the formula for Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. R is equal to summation of dx times dy, the whole term divided by summation of dx square times summation of dy square, where x bar is summation of x by n, y bar is summation of y by n. So we all know this. Yeah. Excellent. So here we go. So how we are going to solve the problem based on Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. We will see. Okay, students. So I have made a tabular column. So it's like this. So you have a x variable, you have y variable, yep, and then you have dx, dy, dx times dy, then you have dx square, then you have dy square. Okay students, now we'll see how we are going to solve. So, are you all ready? You can take a pen and paper. So, I have arranged the x variable. I also arranged the y variables. I have written here. So, first step, we have to find dx. Dx is nothing but deviation of x variable, x minus x bar. For that we have to find what is x bar. Similarly, for finding dy, we should know what is y bar. The first step is we will find what is x bar and y bar. So how we are going to calculate x bar? We will add the x terms in this column, the first column. So the total x you are going to get is, you can use your calculator. So you are going to get the total x value is 36. Similarly, the total y value, summation of y you are going to get is 60. Okay students, now we'll find x bar. So how we are going to find x bar? What is the formula to calculate x bar? X bar is equal to summation of x divided by n. N is nothing but number of terms. So how many terms you have totally? You can calculate. You have totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So totally how many terms you have? 6 terms you have. Okay. So summation of x is 36 divided by 6 will give you 36 by 6 will give you 6. Corrections. Similarly, y bar is equal to summation of y divided by n. So what is summation of y? We got total y is 60. So it is 60 divided by 6. So y bar is equal to 60 by 6 will give you 10. So we have x bar as 6 and y bar is 10. Understood students? So now I can write this as dx is equal to x minus, what is the x bar we got? 6. Excellent. Okay. So now we will subtract. Okay students. So take the first term, 2 minus 6 will give you negative 4. Similarly, what is the next x variable? 4 minus 6. What is 4 minus 6? Negative 2. Don't make silly mistakes here. Even if you make a small mistake, again the entire answer will be wrong. So you should be very, very careful. Got my points, friends? So be careful when solving the problem. Similarly, 5 minus 6 will give you minus 1. 6 minus 6 will give you 0. And then 8 minus 6 will give you positive 2. And then 11 minus 6 will give you, what is 11 minus 6? Will give you positive 5. Yeah, similarly, I'm going to fill up all the columns. So next we have to find what is dy. So dy is y minus, we got y bar as 10. Am I right? The arithmetic mean of y variable. Corrections. So we will subtract with 18. Okay, the y column. So 18 minus 10 will give you positive 8. Next, 12 minus 10 will give you positive 2. Yeah, very good. I can hear your answers. Next, 10 minus 10 will give you 0. Then 8 minus 10 will give you minus 2, negative 2, right? 7 minus 10 will give you negative 3. And then 5 minus 10 will give you negative 5. Corrections? Yeah? Are you following? You can just have a look. Okay. Next we'll see what is dx times dy. Dx times dy is nothing but we have to multiply these two columns. Dx times dy. So be careful when you're multiplying. So minus 4 into 8 will give you negative 32. Yeah. Minus 2 into 2 will give you negative 4. Minus 1 into 0 will give you 0. 0 into negative 2, again 0. 2 into negative 3, negative 6. 5 into negative 5, negative 25. You have to be very, very strong in the basics. Okay, students, even if you make a small mistake, again the entire answer will be wrong. So you should be very, very careful while calculating. Okay, and this problem is, it's like a cakewalk. You can easily score marks. Okay, so be careful. And next what we are going to do, we are going to find dx square. Dx square is nothing but you are going to square this dx column. Okay, so it's just square minus 4 the whole square. Okay, the power is even, so negative will be converted to positive. So it is positive 16. Correct? Minus 2 the whole square will give you positive 4. Similarly, minus 1 the whole square will give you positive 1. 0 the whole square will give you 0. 2 the whole square will give you 4. Yeah. 5 the whole square will give you 25. Corrections? Similarly, we have to find for dy square. Dy square, how we are going to do? We are going to square the dy column. So 8 square will give you 64. 64. Correct? Then you have 2 square. 2 square will give you 4. Correct? 0 square will give you 0. Corrections? Then minus 2 the whole square will give you positive 4. Minus 3 the whole square will give you positive 9. Minus 5 the whole square will give you 25. Correct? Have a look. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to total this dx. We are going to total this. Okay. And we are going to total dx square. And we are going to total dy square. Okay, students. So the total of dx dy you will get minus 67. And total this dx square. What is the answer you are getting? 50. Correct? And then dy square. What is dy square you are going to get? 106. 106. You can have a look. Understood, students, how we are solving it? Okay, so we have made the tabular column. Now what we are going to do is, we are just going to substitute in the formula. Okay, so how we are going to calculate, we will see. So what is the formula actually for coefficient of correlation? Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. R is equal to summation of dx times dy divided by square root of summation of dx square times summation of dy square. Corrections? So the value of r is equal to, what is your summation of dx dy we got? Summation is total. dx dy we got is negative 67. Correct? So I'm just going to substitute here. Negative 67 divided by square root of, what is summation of dx square we got? Summation of dx square, this column, we got it as 50. Corrections? And then what is summation of dy square total? We got 106. Correct? I'm just substituting here. So summation of dx square is 50 times summation of dy square will give you 106. So which is equal to minus 67 divided by square root of 50 into 106. You can use your calculator. You will get 5300, which is equal to minus 67 divided by root 5300 will give you something around 72.8. Yeah. So which is equal to negative 67 divided by 72.8 will give you negative 0.9. Okay. Negative 0.9. This is the value of R we are getting. Corrections? So what you can say from the result? You have a negative correlation, am I right? So you can write this as it has a high degree of negative correlation. Negative correlation. Okay, students, is it very simple? Yeah, you can have a look. I have just substituted in the formula to get the answer. Okay, students, I have mentioned the practice problem in the announcement section, so you can have a look. Okay, you can write it in your classwork, click the photo, and then you can submit it, upload it under assignment on correlation. Okay, so I have given everything detailedly in the announcement section. So if you want, I can just mention it here. Okay, it is page number, you can take page number 1615, exercise 16A. You can do the problem number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then one more example problem. You can take it page number 16.7. Page 16.7, example 3. And then page number 16.8, page number 16.8, example 5. So if you practice all these problems, you will be thorough with Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.